Hello, hello, hello. We are live again. Okay, and I'm already 440 down. Lost 150 big blinds bluffing. I expected a fold and also did a bad hero call. So here we are, already 1 hour in, and let's go ahead. Pretty good turn. I think I rolled a medium number. Nice. He did a lot of reload calling against us, but we will bluff this. Don't know the size yet. At a high number. I think I will just bet very big. Ouch. I think we will peel. And he calls again, like always. Won't bluff a lot against him, but 5-7 here for sure. Just finds the call all the time. And it's really hard to have enough bluffs there. We take the showdown here. We check it out. Nice. We're not gonna bluff with this one, this fella, maybe ever. And we're pretty high with some backdoors. Expect quite a lot of slow playing here because he thinks we bluff all the time. But can continue with deuces here. Good morning, Kurt. Thanks for the good luck. Good luck, I take that also. And we take a flush here also. Can we still win? Doesn't look like it. Have to call. Okay, take a split. I think you guys can hear my mouse clicking. I try to fix that one really quickly. I think it's fixed. Let's see. I think already 600 down. Not the best start in the world. lost bluffing, 150 big blinds. I thought it would go through, but thought wrong. A lot of bluffing against another guy also went wrong. And wrong hero call. But we won a card flip. Rupilia, I think he's the ultimate fun player here. Floated with deuce 3 offsuit and then just donked. So that looked pretty ambitious. Also hero called us before. Now we have a hand. Can we make it happen? Negative. It's not over yet though. Slow play, maybe we can finally win some money. Race. Nice. Before I think it was slow play. I think this is a play. I would like to see that flop. 40. I think we'll P1 and probably just fold. We have a little bit stronger stuff. Ay, 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 ay. He's on the button, it's a cash drop. He could have some completely random stuff, so I'm still thinking about it. Call this time. And I will also call the river. Not bluffing. Oh! What is happening here, guys? I mean, it's good for us. I thought that a little bit of this stuff would also just shove it in some of the time. I think it can't be too bad in a cash drop. Oh, it's so close. Good morning, good morning. Micros KSA. Good, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, best players. You probably know the babe. He's good. Also streaming. If you don't know him, probably know him, right? Kaito. As a players. I think right now not many very strong players. I don't know. I also can't really tell too much, so. I'm in 95, we have some backdoors, gonna bet. Thanks for the good luck setup. Where's Kaltor? He's on the tables. I think he's not streaming though. I ran so fucking bad recently. Yeah. Durability, yeah. I also lost probably already 1000 today. And did some crystal stuff, but I'm alright with it. Oh, hopefully we can turn it around today, Roger. I have a very high number. Jack 9 suited is not all bad bluff though. I think we can sometimes call, but the 3 is also a bit higher. Pretty small. Let's peer. Okay, interesting. We will start with a check. I installed Restream IO yesterday. I think we are also now streaming on YouTube. It looks like zero viewers at the moment. But yeah, why not also stream there if you just install it? 3-bet here, 97. Yeah, we'll do this. High number. Let's run into aces again. Damn, that one guy I bluffed in spots where it's so hard to have enough bluffs. He just left. I wanted to go with the value there and squeeze all the value out, but yeah, when he leaves, too bad for us. And let's start with the Kolsky against the Kolsky. The Kalski. I have a 94 with some double gutter. I think we have to shove now, even though it looks like a straight. But with 94 and these outs here, I think we have to go with it. Don't expect a fold though. Okay, no straight. Hopefully no better flush draw. Here's a 10? No. Nice. Oof, hard call with 9 queen there, right? Oh nice, it works. DI is writing on YouTube and we can see his messages. I make way too many tilt calls. Let's play the aces here first. Nice. King Kong. Ace King is even better, right? Outskis. Nice. Oh, get a nice cooler in there. Awesome. It's like those Russian cash rigs always have nuts when they go through streets. Yeah, it's more often the case than it should be. Also think so. I think we are not gonna bluff. We have 10 queen and jack stuff. Also wood low. Ginger Tapioca. Hello, sir. Explain me how we win money in GT. I play NL10. Always think I'm gonna win some and always win more. GG, love you. Thanks, mate. Yeah, sounds good so far. How do we make money playing on GG? We're close to bottom range. I'm gonna bet. I mean, it's a bottom range. Don't want to get an insane amount of bluffs in here against a fun player. But still, it is interesting. I will start with a check. We go try to make the nuts. I have a high number, will bet big. High number you also will fast play. Third or half, I think mostly third. I will pretty high again, not gonna check now, we'll just bet. Okay, we just lose against the higher flush. A lot of 10 high flush would fast play, I think. We mostly when we lose against a nut flush, but we should win most of the time. Also expect some called skis. Some Euro called skis. Fast call was a bit weird. Nice. Okay, makes sense. Pretty fast call. Awesome. One with the aces and now with the flush ski. Kind of setup. A high number. We start betting now. We have some slow plays. With the strongest range. The 61. It's his texture, but I think Solver still fast playing good amount. I will just call here. I mean, I wanna be protected. I think I'm not really bluffing very often here. So yeah, mainly just calling. I have a 74 now. He's kind of capped. I think double pot now. Alright, it's working. Sounds great, yeah. I will fix the title. And I will also try to answer your question, Ginger. It's of course a quite complex question. I try to give a useful answer to that soon. I have a 22. I'm gonna put a lot of pressure in here, but maybe not with a 22. I check back now. I have a 15. Very close to bottom range. Yeah, I'm gonna do the double pot ski. Still can have some full houses. And mostly we bet this stuff here. The turn. So maybe it's a little bit of an overbluff, but I think it works quite well. How do we win money on GG? So let's start with pre-flop. I've did some database analysis and yeah, they are a little bit too tight. Pre-flop they are folding too much, so we want to open wider than pre-flop solver. Pre-flop solver is opening like 27%, raise first in, something like that. So we want to go for, I don't know, 33, 34, something like that. Because I also don't 3-bet enough, so you will realize the equity more often. This is what you can implement pretty fast. And yeah, if you face some aggression, you could then proceed a little bit, tiny bit tighter, because their range is a little bit stronger than it should be. And besides that, I would say just learn a lot. There's a lot of good free stuff out there. For example, this one here, training, this comment, a lot of nice stuff. Most of this is free. The card of course costs a lot, but it's very good. So you can keep that one in mind for later if you want to invest a little bit more. I have a 10. I think I actually will check. I'm gonna bet a whole lot there. Now I have 14. I think I will go for the check raise key. I have an 82. We've got him 4-bet bluffing before, but it's close against him. I will just peel mainly. And we'll proceed from there. Still have marked mess value heavy, so could be a problem. I have 100, so I think I will just shove. Yeah, and we will just shove and pray for a fold mostly. He not really has tens. Yeah, with 100. And just shove. And we fade the snap call. Yeah, nice. Maybe his ace-5 suited. Queens would be sad if he would be tanking with it. Ace-king, probably. Ace-5 suited. There's a lot of equity, so good call. Nice, 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 nice. Not so great, not so great. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. That's fair. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir. So on monotone boards we check a lot because both players have flushes. We don't really have the advantage and we want to bet when we have an advantage. Also put some top pairs in there. And just call down. Not strong enough for a race and falling out of the question. The 2-pair in the end. You will call. $29. Yeah, I'm gonna bet here. It's really bottom range. I will try, we'll just shove it in. And here we have to go for it, even though it's not a nice flop. Here we even have to go for half. I see a lot of queens, aces. But we are gonna go with it here. You can have eight queen suited. Whatever. Would pretty high, we'll go for the shove here. And maybe you can donate some money against our friend Roger. Maybe aces? Ace queen? Okay, so we at least helped our man Roger. No, we didn't. Ouch. Ja. Ta-da. Small blind versus big blind, ace high and queen high boards are very good. Very high frequency. Small bet. And another set is getting in here. $66. I think we'll go for the check raise. Yeah, that's appreciated. And a huge sizing. Because he's kind of kept, he's not. But yeah, we pick these strong hands, and we have also a lot of bluffs to pick from. I have a 29 here against its huge size. I think we can sometimes even just jam. It's sizing. Can call or a small. And then call it off with this one. I think I will do this one this time. And we could do this with King Jack clubs, for example, some of the time, and then fold to a shove, but also put hands like pocket tens, nines in there, whatever that wants to go down. And yeah, mainly some flush draws that also are going with it. 27 here. We will call. Can even be ahead. Don't know what range he's playing. It was just going out here. So this is our board. Have a sweet little draw. I have big goals for this hand, guys. No. Okay, we won. Anchors 712, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I rolled pretty high. I will do this. Then we have flush or 6. Our number goes to bottom range. This is possible. Not expect too many calls, especially not from only in 8s. We'll check bet. I guess we're already out of here. Oh. Seen this before from him, bluffing very small and then not keeping it up. Could be a pattern. Wrote that one down. I think I'm gonna peel one. Already didn't like it on the turn. Here he should have, I think, 3-5 offsuit. But it could be that he's folding that. It's very close. So then this would be quite a good board for him. I will check this one down now. Take the showdown value. Our board, our hand loves protection. We'll go for the short size here. A little bit higher sizing. I think we can sometimes check raise. Oh. He fast played before. Could just fold directly. Some decent backdoors though. And I rolled high. I will start with a call. And then just fold every time. It's aggression. But maybe already have folded the flop. It's close. Don't think he has a lot of deuces, threes, and fives when he calls this early. I think it's a little bit better board for us. I will start with a check here though. And go for the check call. High number. I think we'll go for the check raise. Interesting. So we will keep on betting and mixing rivers. We have some lower flush draws to barrel, but it's nice to have a 10. And we pick it up. With 14, we'll slow play. think I will fast play quite a lot on the turn because I haven't caught him bluffing. This makes slow playing worse, of course. We have some bluff shows like flush draws or whatever. So we'll fast play more often. Let's go. Okay, the bot message is missing on YouTube, but you can look it up in the stream later. It's showing in the stream itself. I think that's good enough. Let's get fucking paid, bro. And that's the strategy we're going for. But I think we have some good money down, even though we were pretty lucky. Bob. Only have played 2 hands with this gentleman. Oh, we're not gonna fold. Now or on the river. Completing some straights. We'd like to see a check. And that's completely random. Like you expected some of the time from some fun players. $52 will forward bluff this one when I have a 70 or more. With my randomizer. $14, just gonna peel. No sound here, brother. Yeah, I changed a little bit so that you don't hear my mouse clicking. I think it should be alright. I'm gonna appear. We win against stuff. And we can get there. But it doesn't look good. Also not with the king. King Jack suited, King 10 suited, King Queen suited gets there. What the heck? I will just fold. So dangerous. He's quite capped when he checks back that turn. And we can put a lot of pressure on him on the river. So he shouldn't go for third size there. And we're out. Close to not low. So So we can bet or we can check and take the value. We have some pocket fives, maybe 5-6, so we'll check it this time. I have a 92 against the fun player. We'll go for half size. Shove it in. Jack queen would be nice. Pocket sixes would be nice. This is more our texture, but not gonna do a lot here with pocket deuces. Sometimes raise or even mainly. Volt is 33 though. Maybe it's still a raise. Think so. Sometimes forward bluff this would low. Yeah, you can do that for sure. It's his texture. We'll call this one. I think we can still raise because we have pocket fours, ace four. Can go with it still, so I think solver's still raising, even though it's completely his texture. An easy call on the turn, and then we have to decide. It's very interesting. Could just have pocket fours. Pocket queens. We are so polarized. Either we have a snap call, or we just had a draw on the flop and also went with it on the turn. I think we are gonna call here. Yeah, I've seen him bluffing before, so I'm gonna do it this time. He's just fast playing the force, which makes sense. Also I think he could be bluffing quite a lot because it's his texture, but it's just a pocket force here. Yeah, against a player who I've caught bluffing, I'm alright calling there. Some of the time I would like medium-ish, so it's alright. Let's see how much we are down. Um, 850. I was afraid it was even a little bit more than that, so it's alright. First 5-minute break, see you soon. Okay, here we are. So let's talk a little bit more about this one hand. So when he bets a flop and I raise here, I mainly say I have pocket fours or ace four suited, ace four offsuit or suited. So when the ace comes here, it already gets pretty thin when he bets pocket fours on the turn, but he can do it. We still call with some draws, even though he already could have a boat. And on the river, when he just shoves here, it's so thin because he blocks pocket fours now there. But I mean, when he goes for this thin value, he's targeting an ace that raised the flop, ace jack, ace 10. And that's usually not really the case, that an ace raises on the flop on the texture. I did it this time, and a lot of players wouldn't do it at all. So this is pretty weird to go for this thin value. I mean, exploitively, it would make sense if I'm never bluffing here on the river. I think that's not the case. So I think you can exclude some of this stuff because it would just check. So that's why I also went for the call, and he just went for the value, thin value. So it was perfect against my hand, but I don't often have that hand, so I don't think it's good. It was perfect against my hand, and yeah, I was even close to folding this one, but all this time. Yeah, interesting. And David Ye is asking on YouTube, how many times will you call down someone to prove to you that he's never bluffing? I mean, you get information every time you see a showdown, when you go for the hero call, or you just were slow playing. So yeah, every time I see something, I will take a note in my mind, I'll write it down and go from there. It's not a complete extreme that, yeah, someone has to bluff me 5 times and to value bet me 5 times, and then I know he's never bluffing. But it gets more and more likely, so yeah. And there are some players out there, even at NL200, that are never bluffing, and even aggressive players, and I think some of them are never bluffing in certain spots, especially when you have to turn strong hands into bluffs. Like if your bottom range is 2 pair, then you sometimes have to bluff 2 pair, or sometimes even stronger hands than that. So yeah, that's the answer to that. Let's go ahead, try to win a little bit money back. Yeah, I published my graph of 2021. It's so far pretty good. Hope to maintain it. It's only like 85k hands, so not too much. Try to get a lot of volume in. And before that, I played regular tables for some months, and that wasn't that good. There was my VP like half of it or something like that. My BB per 100. But also didn't have the highest amount of volume there. I have 99, I will go with it. We can call, I think, even. But mainly shoving. Cut off with the button. Hope he can have some weaker hands. And some bluffskis, we hope. Snap Colston. Ace King, please. Yep, we take this. And he goes for the snap call. Yes, no, we don't have either. Shit. Fuck, we win the first. Can we split it up, please? No, we can't. Not a thing. 42. I think this will mainly check, even without a club. Cover 3 will keep on slope playing. I don't really know what happened. I will go for the Betsky. 14. So it looks like I will go for the check shove. Ice cream? Yeah. Pretty small, a little bit smaller, 3-bet size, but 8-9 suited. Okay. Take a flop. Everyone gonna check back. Sometimes thirds, sometimes check back. Just gonna call in. Not the dream run out. We take a third pot size. We'll go for the half, I think. Maybe one of those spots where you can even go in position for the third side. I think it's the case. We can't just raise bluff here because, all the time, because we can have ace check ourselves and checks, so yeah, that's very easy. Bottom range almost. Fold. This 3-bet bluff is won 50% of the time, a little bit less against him when he's opening this tight. And GNGGNG, welcome to the stream, sir. The Peacemaker. Caught him bluffing before, but it was a small size. After he floated with a deuce 3. think we'll just go for the check call. And he snap checks back. Don't expect too many barrels, but he's a fun player. He's still bluffing? No, mainly not there. Pocket force. Next time when he snap checks back the turn, which looks like give up or low equity, we will go for the value bet against him. I think I'm gonna peel. The cash draw, Peacemaker's in the big blind. He's also a little bit, I don't know, a bit different. I think he's, let's look like a regular. Not our texture. This is our flop with our hand. We have good hand. Well, 62. We're mainly almost all the time a 3-bet. Sizing is probably this. Oha, he's overcalling. Looks like a flush draw. Maybe he's set. Hope he has a set. It's better for us. But he's more interesting. Maybe just tens, flush draw. Very bad turn. Could have jacks, and yeah, the main problem is of course the flush getting in there. We'll do a lot of checking with also flush and the sets. We'll call him. And yeah, with the equity we will call. And we have to decide what we do when we get there on the river. I mean, we said we had it like a set when we raised the flop. And so I think we would shove. I think it would create so many folds. We just call. Okay, we don't have to think about it. I will tie here. And it could be that we are winning when he only calls, but maybe he only calls with flush. But I mean, we call, you know. And we win. Yeah, nice. Just a complete nuts. Shit, guys. I already thought we could win when he's not raising. And he could have some random stuff. So it was close. Too bad. Too bad. Nothing we can do though. Close. Gonna just fold this one. But then good luck. Moin moin. Thank you very much, Tintenfish. Welcome to the stream. Einen guten Tag. Sometimes raise against the small sizing, but not against this huge sizing. We will bet. This already gets a little bit thin. Early and pretty early re-raise. I think we will go for it. Size is a little bit interesting here. Hope to fade the aces and kings, mainly. Doesn't matter anymore. I have a 14. We both have queens. And ace-5 suited. Probably also both a little bit. I mean, with the 14 I will check this time. Yeah, I tried my best to river that fool, but it didn't work out. Would have worked out so great. 7. Clubs, and a little bit surprising to see a check back. It was 74. We have a good hand. We will just shove it in. Saying we have queens, maybe aces, ace-5 suited. And have some ace-king stuff, bluffs, and whatever. Looks like jacks. Get a fast fold. Ace-king. Fast fold looks a little bit like ace-king. Oops, mainly bet the floppy, of course, but you can sometimes check it back, even king-queen. Get interesting. Very right ranges. A lot of trash and a lot of good stuff. I start with this. Oha. Well, a tiny bit worse, I would say. Interesting. think we could sometimes shove. It's a fun player, then it doesn't work that great anymore. I will shove this time. Not easy to have a club. Shit, he calls us with 6 queen, guys. On our decks, yeah. But not necessarily a bad call. Yeah, I'm doing that a little bit less often against fun player, because he just can call with stuff he can fold. Still like my play. And it works pretty well, I think, against the regulars. And yeah, he now just has a bluff catcher with a 7s even. Yeah, I like it. Didn't work out though. We're pretty high. We'll go for the 3-bet bluff scheme. You can sometimes call here, and I rolled high. So I'm gonna do it this time. Prefer 6-7 suited though, because you could have some ace-5, ace-4 suited. Also not really deeper. I'm gonna fold this time. Oh, that's a small size. We'll go over the top, guys. Not a good board. Pretty nitty stats. We will just fold even against the third size. We're out of position. I have a very high number. I want to call this time. This texture, of course. You should find bluffs also, of course. Let's see what will happen. We're close to bottom range. Wood low. Don't have good blockers. Yeah, we'll check it down. And go for the check, bet, check. Bet, check, bet. This way. And a nice limp from me. Why not? Why the hell not? That is 73. So I can bluff this for sure. 73 is close though. It's his texture. Vote low. We start with a check. We don't have that much to represent, not that many good hands, so can't bluff a lot, and this is not very low, so we'll just check it down. I have an 81. I don't think I want to jam this. With the 81, I guess I'm gonna call. And jam flop probably. Okay. Checks. It's interesting. I had good equity. Probably had ace king, ace queen, whatever. I will just bet pot. Here was high number, close to bottom range. And have good blockers. With the good blockers, I will go for. I will check this time here. And go for the bet ski now. Not gonna fold yet. We have a little bit lower hands. I'm gonna bluff from now. Try our best to win. $74. We'll go for the race. Our texture. At 26, so interesting. Interesting what you want to take as a bluff on the river. Jack Queen blocks better stuff. Oops. It's high in our range. We'll pick it pretty often as a bluff. We're winning against Jack 9, 7-9 suited, so I was just roll a number. Okay, 9 Jack. Slower, we will pick 9 Jack. Don't have it offsuit though. We prefer with a club. I think I will go in here this time. It's close. Here's some snap calls, but ace king, ace queen, everything doesn't really like it. I think I will P1 and fold river. It's his texture. He has, I mean, we both have 5-6 suited the same amount, but he has more 4-7 suited stuff. And we hope he times out there. Oh, this is so weird. We have a 71. Block aces and kings. Maybe he just has queens, jacks. We're not shoving here against him. I think Voltaire will do this. I will just fold. I'm gonna call this time. Close one. Take a note on the sizing there, that's very weird. Half pot only. Maybe he has a flush and disconnected. They're bluffing 9 Jack all the time and Jack Queen with a club all the time. And decided to also go with it with a medium number here with that one. Think we will win. Awesome. Well, this is really an in-between hand, if you want to pick this one or not. If you pick it, you're probably a tiny bit over bluffing. And you have to decide if you want to do it there. Very efficient if your opponents are timing out. That's for sure. Nothing for us here. I have medium number. I don't have ace queen though. Maybe a tiny bit, but I think I'm mainly, maybe even all the time 3-betting ace queen there. So we should face quite a lot of pressure. Oh, we have top 2 pair. And thank you for your follow, Degani. Welcome. And this could be some random stuff from a fun player who will go in. Hope to see ace queen suited or 8-jack suited, sometimes also a thing for them. Not kings or aces, so we don't like it. Nice, no snap call, maybe queens. Maybe jack 8 suited. I think it's weaker than it should be here. I will go over the top. I have one of those hands. Can do it. I have some 6-7, some 2 pairs that go for thinner value. This is close to a float. It's half pot. We just fold this time. And you also disconnected, or is it the same player? No, it's another player. So we still could have aces, if we're unlucky. Yeah, pretty fast call. Okay, that's a good that he called. Didn't. No 9 or spade. Oh, that's very good stuff. Very good stuff, guys. It's very nice. I like it. It's good. 7. We'll find some huge bets on the river. Don't have a club. I rolled low. I think we just go for pot. It's the right call. Yeah, I mainly bet the flop already. Didn't see what happened. Yeah, there's quite a lot. The texture. Get the fold ski, unfortunately. The one with the ace-9 suited, I think we can mark him as the ultimate fun player. That was pretty ambitious. I like it. Some brave stuff there. Not so good for his pocket, but they're good for me. Well, pretty small size, fun player, let's spiel. We get a queen. We are searching for more, we want 2 pair, we want trips. Well, we start with the top pair, it's alright. We'll call it. We're likely ahead. Should slow down on this one. It's good for him. It's good for me, not good for him. But he just directly bets big, so he's not really understanding how this works, I think. 94. We still can beat stuff. I mean, we always will continue with an 8 and can just call down with it. And now we don't stop. We don't stop. Let's win, hopefully. No aces. Okay, good, great. And it's a good bluffing hand, but don't want to bet a lot on the turn there when the 8 comes. Oh! I'm gonna pure one. Hmm. Don't think we do a lot of third or small sizing on the turn. It's more lower boards, but I think it could be a thing. But for a lower frequency, so mainly check the 9s. It's not a good run out. And we just fold. Shit, he only had a 10, guys. Only a 10. It's for sure not pocket 10s. Could be king 10 suited, ace 10, 9 10 suited. I will take the showdown here against fun player. I think I will raise bluff this. And call against shove against him, and yeah, against him we are committed. I think it's quite nice to have a king. When you are this short, it's better against him, and also blocking some high stuff. Oh, he's got him. Shoving the aces, yeah. Maybe. Hey man, where are you living? I'm living in Malta. And I think here against the babe we will just call stronger stuff. Pretty low in our range. 99, is it a 4-bet bluff some of the time? Not necessarily. Fold. Oh yeah, let's peel against our friend. Our friend, my friend. Let's get a straight flush. We're probably a bit thinner value, checking back the river. Let's peel with our friend behind us. 19. Let's start with a check. We will bet again. Most backdoor flush draws would have already bet the flop. We're pretty low in our range. But yeah, ace-4 suited, maybe just gonna call still. So, close one. Should be solid against pocket kings, for example. In his shoes, I wouldn't expect a lot of bluffs, yeah? How does he think about this? He wants to call. Okay, thanks for the answer. He wants to call. Sounds like he won't though, then. He wants to call. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants to. It's interesting. I think I don't like it because of the mentioned reasons. Yeah, great odds, gonna peel. Oof. Bluff not low before, so I will just hold this one. We have to go with this one. Enough stuff gets there, but also enough stuff does not. And if he bets this, he's probably over bluffing. Pretty likely. Because you wanna bluff your bottom range, like you have some of 7-9, 9-6, whatever suited. Okay, he's in the smaller, he probably doesn't have that one. And yes, here's some King Jack with backdoor floats on the flop when I bet the small, even Jack Queen. Yeah, King Jack. I mean, everything is lower in showdown value than this one, so I would just take the showdown with this. Probably also has ace-9, 7 suited a little bit of the time. Yeah, probably calls that mainly pre-flop. Yeah, so pick some lower stuff first. And yeah, when he bets there, he picked just a little bit bigger than half pot size, so saying mostly as a 10, sometimes put also an 8 in that sizing to be balanced, but yeah, you probably want to also have a double pot size here, saying you have a straight or an 8. Maybe he's not thinking about that. Okay, see you in 5 minutes. Take another break, ski. Poker whiskey and Emmanuel RRAA. Welcome to the stream, gentlemen. Ooh, okay, let's see how much I'm down. Should be quite a bit. Yeah, 1,100. What's your BB in this? Yeah, in the last 85,000 hands, it was 12.5 BB before rake. So the profit is like maybe half of the graph, roughly. Yeah, like a year ago, I also did 200k hands or something like that. And it was like 9 BB before rake. So something in that area. Try to improve it, of course, all the time. We will see with more volume what it will bring us. Let's go ahead. Nice size, we try to make a set. I mean, nice size for us, it's too small. With some nice backdoors, we can be in front. Will peel. We don't have any backdoors anymore. It looks scary. We'll just go out here and continue with stronger stuff. Whoa, it's a pretty low sizing. I'm gonna peer, it's close. Maybe you can just pitch it up. He was king 9 suited. Fast check. look at strong. Yeah, I'm gonna check. And just give up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue here. He's a fun player. I think I will also continue here. Interesting. And wait is out. We beat floats, ace king floats, but would it float? And flush draws would always float. I'm out of here this time. But for sure. 76 will 4-bet bluff this. It's like 50% 4-bet bluff. He quarters bluffing. So maybe we won't go completely berserk against him. I have a 98 though. You wanna do quite a lot of checking here on this turn. And yeah, our hand doesn't have a lot of equity, and against our friend here who's capable of euro calling, we will give it up. Interesting. Have a 90, 91. Have a double gutter. I got a bet and shove river. I'm already pretty hungry. Go on up here. We can get there. We can be in front against some stuff. I mean, against pretty much every draw. If he bets now, would be a bit weird. He wouldn't bet a jack now. Guess he has this 9 then. Wouldn't bet. I mean, you would bet some ace high flush draws, but it also has showdown values, so. Not good that we have a queen of spades, of course, but he can have a lot of stuff. Call it this time, it looks weird. And just completely weird, betting with ace 7. On the turn, when you have the showdown. I mean, maybe you can mix it in and bluff on a 6-8 and on a spade, but probably not really a thing. Worked out this time. I think I will die here. Let's go. Oh, we have a sweet draw. I hold a 6. Can do a lot of stuff here. I think we will check. I think 6 we will check, guys. have a tool. Do I want to check this ever? Could be. Can have a little bit of 4-5 suited. Or probably every 4-5 suited, but not so 3-4 suited, I think. I expect a call here. I think he's folding. He is. Maybe you had ace high, we don't know. It's win. Okay. There's some nice backdoors, but I think it's not enough. He limped under the gun, he has the strongest range. Tiny bit stronger than us. Because we should have the most slow plays. NMP 123, welcome. I here want to check some flush draws on the flop. The turn I rolled pretty high. We have a hand that can raise. We have like pocket jacks or even 5 jacks suited. Or the occasional check back queens. We can raise here. Road low, I think we'll just call. With a tiny bit of showdown equity. Phew. I will call here. Should be afraid. Right. I have the 100. I'm gonna call. And raise with some other stuff. Like a little bit of king queen. The king of spades. Maybe this is also a raise with 100. We'll call. I'm gonna check. I wrote low. You can sometimes bet some trash stuff. I was 17, why not bet now? I will bluff the river with the low hand. I have a 97, so we'll pick a very big size. We could still have some aces. And some... Please check a tiny bit of king high stuff. King high flush. Mainly gonna bet it though. On the turn and on the flop. A good texture for him. Like a whole lot also with the king skis. We'll go to the turn. We beat bluffs. We beat bluffs, this is cool. I guess we have stronger hands now. We have some straights ourselves or some two pair. Gonna fold. This queens we will sometimes raise here. Blocking the queen 9 and the king queen. Best bluffing hand ever. Queens there. Would have to think about our frequency of bluffing then. We 3-bet, yeah. You can already fold it. No backdoors at all. That size though, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. We will bluff lower stuff. Nearly impossible to win here. 5-6 suited. I think we'll go for Vareski. Can we win? Okay. Interesting. Interesting value bet, interesting hero call. I think third pot size is probably the play. Sometimes go for the check call. Sometimes bet small. Can have an ace-5, ace-4 suited, or even decides to go with ace-king, or a bit of 5-6 suited. Your range is out. We'll win a big pot here. You called us before, maybe you can find a call with a worse end. Not this time. This time. I have a 93, so good call. It's not the hand to bluff without a diamond. Hard to have enough bluffs here. I mean, you can float a lot of king high stuff in this, so and I have a high number, so I'm gonna call here this time. It's a third size, a lot of king high, queen high stuff can float. That's mainly an ace, of course. And it should be. York, my lucky. You, AK, my lucky. Okay, that's better. It's not York. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for your follow, sir. I wrote low, I think I will not squeeze. Well, pretty high, I gotta peel this one. Even though it's not that efficient if they don't have enough bluffs. Caught him bluffing one time though. This looks pretty easy. We'll fold quite a lot. He bluffed half pot before. Hopefully he keeps on bluffing. Looks like a bluff. Which size makes sense? I mean, the min raise would be the best if he would go at the top as a bluff, but I think it's not really happening. I think we have to pick bigger size. That was very big, actually. Just a bluff ski. It's the exact same, unfortunately. I mean, it was good that he did the same, of course. Unfortunately, we didn't get the call in the end. Fortunately, I'm not completely fit today, guys. I will end the stream when I go eating. Maybe I will come back later when I feel better. I think probably not today. We're out of here. We're not out of here. It's our day. It's our river. We can lead here. Still could have the queen though. I think mainly just bad. Odd. Nice. Roger with a cash out. Sweet flush getting in there. Decent pot. 800. Not too bad. Good call. We will bluff lower stuff. Okay, against our friend who's bluffing half pot fast. Hope to see a flop. It's likely. Okay. We have a hand. And it's probably good enough. And the half pot getting in there, guys. We will call. And maybe even could get a show from 8-10. Nice. Good turn. And fast, no bad. I guess we will just call. He could be like almost dead. Like having Jack 4. So I guess we will call. Some stuff gets there, of course, now. Yeah, he had the 3 outs, so perfectly played. And not the best outcome, I would say. Okay. We got flop. Hold low, but want to bet a whole lot here. We bet the third. You're pretty deep though. Is it fun player? No, I don't think so. No. Nothing happens. And just a call with my pre-flop solver. Oh, he's the hero calling guy, right? Yeah, awesome. I think I have to bet small. I will do it a lot here. Any checks? Can find a lot of calls. Yes, please do it. Hi, equity turn. For our range. You should also have some king high floats against the third. Probably a lot, actually. We are still better. I think this is mixing, and when he's just tight, I will fold it this time. Okay, could get interesting. An 8 would be appreciated. Ooh. Shit. We have to check. Check now. Weird card. Still in front of ace-4 of hearts. 6-7 of hearts. Yeah, we can bluff this one. Take the low showdown value. Maybe even splitting against 9-10. Mainly gonna lose. Interesting. Checks the turn and now bets. I mean, really much to do with our hand, right? Am I wrong? Yet. I have a very high number. Not too sure about this one though. I will bet. It likes protection. It's king high is more our range, but both players have a lot of flushes. Quite low, gonna bet. It's fold retire, gonna bet, or mainly, nearly almost every time gonna bet here. I also go for the check raise. Nice. Could be split some of the time, looks a little bit like it, but maybe only a 9. Couldn't really be Jack 9 suited. Or we just show it in here. Hope to see a 9. Okay. I think he could get interested in calling now after my long take. That's already pretty close to bottom. Oh, it's better this time. And we won the pot. Cool. Yeah. We're still down 1,000 at the moment. But we don't care. We just focus on playing best poker. But yeah, I'm not really fit today, guys. I will end the stream soon and eat some spaghetti. Hope that I will get energized again then. Stalavinka. Yeah, I think that was right. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, follow. We get flash. We'll just raise it, I think, with 35. Raise it this time. Alright, so for queens, looks like king, so ace and ace king. Or queens. Ah, okay, it's just the king kongs. I think we don't want to show off. He has a flush also. I think we will just go for the big bet. Not gonna any value here anymore. Not winning with the king kongs. At least not aces. Sometimes I even see aces. Aces there. I have 12. I will take the low showdown value. I think. Ah, okay, 2. We can afford 2. We're in there. Let's fucking roll. Set. We have a set. Boring. Does he have a lot of force? I mean, he's a fun player. I think he has a wider range. We'll, of course, just call you. See from there. And here we're gonna race. Quite a lot of checkbacks on the river. We're gonna check. He's not bluffing that one. And not low. Not even think about it. We'll take a note on it. He was just mad that got counterfeited. And yeah, he should bluff this one. This is not low. He's blocking pocket 3s, also not bad. Take a note on that one. I have a 6. I will check. We should have more for 5 offsuit. I shouldn't have it at all, I think. I have a 12. We'll check. We'll go for the check raise. 75. I think I will go for the check raise again. Also here, I mean. Very, very bad turn. Try to extract value from the ace queens. It's not possible anymore. He still could be quite afraid when we check raise. 95 here, I will go for the raise key. And I have a high number. I will do this. Start to have bluffs. Could turn some stuff into a bluff also, which is not great, but I have a high number. I will do it this time. It's very thin. Could turn 7, 8 suited into a bluff. 9, 10. We could actually think about hero calling. Okay, he's not bluffing. So maybe it would have been a bad hero call. I would have rolled some calls there. Yes. And our pre-flop bluff went through. Awesome. Okay. About low, I think I will check it this time. I want to have a lot of that pot size, I think, here. Interesting, now he bets. And 10, nines. Okay. Guys, I'm already pretty hungry. I will end soon. You will get some a little more hints in though. Tiny bit. We'll just call. We're low. I think I will just fold. I would die, but I don't have good blockers. We'll just bet pot. The potski. Not the double potski. And with a low random number, I would have also bet a third pot. But for sure bluffing this one. Because we have not low, guys. What are we gonna do? Oh shit. We just call. Shove. Yeah, I think I will continue. Could be bluffing also still with a flush draw. We could pick it up when the flush gets there. Not gonna happen. It looked already strong. We're out of here. Didn't get there. Just gonna call. We also could have some 4-7 suited, but besides that, he's mainly saying he has a set. Has value, and then some bluffskis. Easy check. Oh, sometimes raising, of course, also like 8s or 7 suited, king 7 suited. Easy check back. Okay, makes sense. I could do this. This would be pretty greedy. It could be possible. I have a 90 also. Could consider I was calling it everything. Do it this time. Because we have so many draws. Okay. And scoop everything here. Let's go. Nope. Okay. He also has jacks and queens, not the kings. We'll go for third. It's quite a lot of stuff. Others likes one third for sure. Mark them as value heavy. So we'll proceed cautiously. We'll check a lot on this turn for sure with his hand. Try to win against ace queen. We're already falling. We're just out of here. A little bit hard to have bluffs, of course, the flush draws. A lot of stuff gets there, so we just fold it. Oh, okay. I have a 90. I want to have a half pot size as my bigger size here. I don't know. We'll go for third. We both have 8s and 10s. Here's more 8s. You're just gonna fold, guys. Just folds. What a disaster. Okay guys, that's for me. That's it for me for now. I'm gonna eat. And like I said, maybe I will come back later. So for sure, thanks for watching to everyone. And I will send you over to my man Kalto. Have fun there.